All right, we need to cut across to visuals we're picking up of the Congress party currently walking to the president's. Remember, the Congress party has already spoken of how they will be now in person meeting the president and apprising him of the situation of the kind of alleged attack by the Delhi police personnel that took place on them while they were protesting against Rahul Gandhi's questioning. Listen in.
नौजवानों को रोजगार नहीं दे पा रही है और सेना भी ठेका में
सर अभी आप डेलीगेशन लेके जा रहे हैं प्रेसिडेंट से मिलने ये सत्याग्रह चल रहा है किस चीज के लिए ये एक
We'll keep getting you those voices. Let me go across to Nyamika who's joining us live. Nyamika, all through the day they've been staging a satyagraha. We saw some of the senior Congress leaders on the stage as well at Jantar, Mantar, and now they're wanting to meet the president to talk about the Agnipath scheme in detail, also talk about the alleged attack that took place on them, or rather the Delhi police assault.
Well, absolutely, as you can see in the visuals as well, that it is the Congress party's MP of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha who had marched from the Parliament House towards the President House as one of the delegation of Congress party is going to meet the President of India regarding the matter of the allegations which were being put up by the Congress party that it is the Delhi police personnel who had misbehaved and even thrashed many of the Congress leaders during the protest which the Congress did in against the ED's questioning of Rahul Gandhi in connection to the National Herald matter. And Congress delegation is also going to raise the issue of Agnipath scheme as Congress is also holding protests from the past 2 days against this recently launched scheme of the central government, and Congress is also demanding that the central government need to take this decision back because the youth of this country is really aggressive over the matter. They are not in favor of this scheme, and they have protesting all across the country. Many of these youth have also got violent during these protests, and they have been demanding that central government must take this decision back, and that is the reason why Congress is now going to meet the President of India to raise this demand before him and ask the central government to roll back this Agnipath scheme as soon as possible.
Absolutely. They want to now bring to the notice of the president the alleged manhandling and harassment they say that took place during the protest they staged against the questioning of Rahul Gandhi. Nilashish also joining us live with more details. Nilashish, have you been able to speak to some of them? What are the Congress leaders opining, given that they've been saying that they will take this up with the president? We'll go across to our reporters in just a bit. Nyamika continues to stay on with us. Nyamika, the Congress party, of course, has upped its ante as far as the Agnipath scheme protests are concerned. All through the day, they were staging a satyagraha at Jantar Mantar. A lot of condemnable remarks have been coming in from some of the Congress leaders, and despite all that, no action being taken, no disciplinary action, no strict words coming in from the Congress leaders, and they're heading to the president to meet him.
30 घंटों से ज्यादा राहुल जी की पूछताछ करी जा रही है और ईडी और दूसरे जितने भी सरकारी तंत्र हैं उसके माध्यम से अनुचित दबाव कांग्रेस पार्टी के ऊपर डाला जा रहा है ताकि कांग्रेस पार्टी की आवाज को बंद करा जा सके। ईडी और सीबीआई पिछले 8 वर्षों के अंदर ईडी ने इस वक्त 5422 केस ईडी के चल रहे हैं, उसमें से 5310 केस 5422 में से 5310 केस सिर्फ मोदी सरकार के पिछले 8 वर्ष के और सिर्फ 112 केसेस उससे पहले के हैं। तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि कितना दबाव डालने की कोशिश यहां पर करी जा रही है। किस पुलिस एजेंसी ने
करते हुए फिर दोबारा चर्चा करके जो कोई अगर नतीजे में पहुंचे जाने उसके लिए कोशिश करना चाहिए।
What does cooperation mean? एक दफा उनसे आप कहिए, please explain what does cooperation mean? Does cooperation mean that you go and say yes to every senseless question they're asking? Is that cooperation? Is cooperation to get yourself into trouble? What does the Constitution say? That you cannot implicate yourself. You just cannot implicate yourself. You have a right to do so, right to not implicate yourself. Now, if they don't understand that, and they can't understand that in terms of cooperation, then it's a very sad thing for this country.